This video will explore The Human Target, a modern masterpiece of deception featuring Christopher Chance. His job is to impersonate people marked for death, draw out the assassin, and survive. He is a master of disguise, deception, and dying. Chance is hired to impersonate Lex Luthor. An assassination attempt occurs, but the real threat is poison in the coffee. Dr. Midnight diagnoses an incurable, custom-made poison, giving Chance only 12 days. The suspects are the Justice League International, specifically the Baja League. The first JLI member to find him is Tora Olafsdottir, or Ice. She claims to be acting on the League's behalf. Chance, a master of reading people, knows she's hiding something and sets a trap by impersonating Dr. Midnight over the phone. Ice is a suspect and a mystery, making her potentially the most dangerous person in the world. On the beach, they share tragic stories. She claims to be a princess who killed her grandfather, a lie Chance sees through. When his poison-induced coughing fit begins, she stops the pain by breathing cold air into his lungs, blurring the professional line. The target is falling for his killer. The investigation reveals the poison weapon was made with ancient water stolen from the past by Booster Gold for his bagel shop. Martian Manhunter, Booster's silent partner, is the accomplice, convinced by Fire that Lex Luthor was secretly responsible for Ice's first death. The trail leads directly to Fire, and the case appears to be closing in. Throughout the investigation, Ice's possessive ex-boyfriend, Guy Gardner, relentlessly attacks Chance. In a final confrontation, Ice freezes Guy solid. To protect her, Chance shatters the frozen form. They are no longer just lovers, but co-conspirators in the murder of a Green Lantern. Chance realizes Guy Gardner's death was a fake, an illusion created by his ring. He confronts Ice, who confesses she was the killer, seeking revenge on Luthor. She poisoned the coffee, not expecting a decoy. Chance's final act is to leave a note protecting her secret. He solved his own murder, but the truth offers only heartbreak. What if the target was never the true target? From Lex Luthor's perspective, there was no mystery. He knew about the JLI's plan to kill him. The poison was his, refined using the ancient water he knew they would acquire. He hired Chance, not as a savior, but as the, primary witness he needed to redact. Chance was the control group for Luthor's own experiment. Luthor engineered a perfect crime. The distraction was a hired diversion. The, calculation ensured the bullet induced vomiting, expelling 90% of the toxin. The frame job involved JLI radiation in the poison to point suspicion directly at them, allowing Luthor to watch the civil war of suspicion from afar. Luthor didn't just anticipate the investigation, he architected it. He funded Booster's bagel shop to create a discoverable clue. He allowed Chance to, cleverly palm Booster's Legionnaire flight ring, feeding his ego as a master thief. Every step Chance took was on a path Luthor had paved for him. Luthor mapped the human variable. He saw the developing romance not as a risk, but as an anticipated complication, knowing Ice's, feminine wiles would keep Chance emotionally distracted. Guy Gardner's jealousy was a mapped variable, providing the physical distraction needed to keep Chance from seeing the true chemistry of the plot. Lex Luthor is a grandmaster. The JLI is fractured, the primary witness is redacted, and the assassin is broken. He didn't just win the game. He rewrote the rules so that even the opponent's winning move was exactly what he needed for checkmate. Chance's last gift to Ice was a new mission, realizing, you weren't wrong to do what you were doing. You just missed. Luthor anticipates Ice's arrival, ready to offer her a drink, saying, poor Christopher Chance. I guess he got what was coming to him. Drink? She thinks she is the hunter, but he thinks she is the prize. Falling for the lie isn't about the mask, it's about what the lie creates. Luthor's plan was perfect, controlling every action and clue. However, he failed to account for Chance's failure, falling in love, which transformed the game's most important piece. He broke a pawn, and, in doing so, created a queen. The revenge is about to begin. This image shows a close-up of a person smiling slightly, seen through window blinds at sunset. This image is similar to the last one, with some handwritten text overlaid. This image has a blue color filter applied over the original photo and the handwritten text. Here, a teal color filter is applied to the image. Finally, the image is presented in black and white with the handwritten text.